Another of my problems is that I'm a big fake. Yeah, I feel guilty about it, you know. I'm a big fake. I'm living a lie. Because I tell people that I'm really into culture and stuff, yeah. I'm into books and literature and films. But it's bollocks, actually, it really is. I'm also very slow at reading, you know. So what I'll find is I'll always have a book that's sort of on the go, right? And like every 2 or 3 months, I'll come back to it. I'll fish it out from under my bed. Find my bookmark where I left off 2 months ago, right? And start reading from there, yeah? But the trouble is, it's been so long since I read the book that I've forgotten who all the characters are. I don't really know what's going on. So I have a little trick, which is I go back 10 pages, okay? No one needs to know. I go back 10 pages and start reading from 10 pages ago. And this gives me a sort of refresher course in all the characters, right? It's a good system, except that about 5 pages later... So the bookmark goes back in the book. The book goes back under the bed, right? 3 months later, I come back to the book. I think, right, I'm really going to nail it this time. I'm really going to read this mother flipper. Fish the book out, find my place, no idea what's going on, go back about 10 pages and read about another 5 pages. So I'm going backwards. I unread. I've invented unread. Eventually I end up back at the front cover. Oh yes, Oliver Twist, yeah. Yes, I've been meaning to give this a go, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to read Oliver Twist. Then I realise that I've completely forgotten everything which happened in the previous book that I read. So I have to go back and unread the previous book, then unread the book before that, then unread the book before that, 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 book before that. I'm currently on The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Which, by the way, when you unread it, is about a bulimic butterfly. It's not as nice. It's not as uplifting. I unread the Bible. Very different when you unread the Bible, okay? In the New Testament, right, when you unread it, God sends Jesus down to earth on a cross. Which he isn't very happy about. But luckily, there are these helpful Romans gathered there. And they spot Jesus up on the cross, and they go up the hill, and they rescue him. And they carry him down the hill, and they let him go on his way, you know. It's quite nice. Mel Gibson hates that version. Then it gets a bit weird, because Jesus starts touring the Holy Land, lecturing people. Okay, but he does seem to be quite boring, because he gradually has less and less followers. I think it's because he's pissing people off, like he meets this man who can see and makes him blind. He's quite irritating in this version. 5,000 people happily tucking into bread and fish. Jesus Christ has got other ideas. He turns up, turns all their food into 5 loaves, 2 fish. And eventually ends up as a little baby in a barn. And 3 old men come along and nick all his presents. Which I think he had coming, frankly. The Old Testament is also very different when you unread the Old Testament, right? Adam and Eve are this highly sexed couple. Yeah? Always doing it in different places and positions. They decide to break into a garden to spice things up a bit, right? They're about to make love when suddenly Eve regurgitates an apple. I don't know. They're both so disgusted by this that they both permanently lose their sex drives. God is so pissed off about this that he has a day off and then destroys the entire world. I was Henry Paker. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Henry Paker! you very much for watching Good News. Good night.